Okay. For a moment, it didn't look like it was gonna work, but I guess it's working. Alright, so we got Season 16, and there's a new hero, which, they haven't had new heroes in the Battle Pass for a little bit, but I still feel like I should mention that because some people I've seen were kind of confused about, like, if the new hero would be in the Battle Pass or not, and it's kind of just like, yeah, they stopped doing that a little bit ago, so yeah, she won't be locked behind the Battle Pass now, so that's cool. But like stuff like skins and stuff will be. So yeah, there's Welcome to Season 16, and then there's Stadium. I feel like it was called Doki Watch before, and then it's like, did they switch it to calling it Stadium or some shit? Like, is that what happened? I don't really, whatever, but okay. But yeah, so they have the Stadium background here. I'm guessing it'll switch between this background and the Doki background. I don't actually know. But yeah, we have the store here with the Battle Pass stuff and whatnot. And then there's the starter pack, which is the Ana skin. But yeah, you can get the Battle Pass if you want. And then there's the Doki Watch Mega Bundle. So you get the Ursa skin, which I think is this a third recolor of the skin or just a second recolor of the skin? I don't remember, but this is a recolor of a skin that she already has. And then the May skin is also a recolor of a skin that she already has, her ice cream skin or whatever. So, it's not that crazy interesting because it's already a thing, I guess, but okay. And then there is the Widowmaker skin, which is cool. She got her little spider hanging off her ponytail there. They all have these little animal things, and so, of course, Widow's gonna have a spider little. It's like some like little gummy looking spider. He's got little hearts coming out of him, it looks like. I mean, she has some sparkles and stuff too, but I think the spider itself is the one with the hearts, right? Because I move it. Well, she has some hearts over here too. Okay, maybe there's just sparkles and hearts everywhere. I don't know. But okay. But yeah, that's the widow skin. Kind of cool. And then there's the Kiriko skin, which is, you know, she's been getting 5 skins every season anyways, so, not that surprising that she has a skin this time too. And then the Diva skin, which is like, I guess, evil magical girl thing, I guess. She got the little bunny sticking out up there. Okay, interesting, I guess. And then a weapon charm, winged heart, name cards for these skins too. Okay, and then there's player icons for these sets of skins. The usual shit. A spray with the heart. Okay. But yeah, there's just sprays. Usually everyone cares more about the skins than this other stuff, but yeah, I just wanted to show that. And then the rest of the shop is just whatever. And then there is, of course, the Juno Mythic, which I'm sure a lot of people really like. So this is just like pink, and with the lighting, it's gonna look different with the lighting too. So I feel like the lighting for this is usually kind of weird. It kind of makes the skins look a little weird, so you might need to see it in different lighting in order to really whatever. So yeah, this is the pink one, and then it looks like you can change the hair and the outfit, and then there's different effects. So there's blue and yellow, and then the outfit is a little bit different, and the hair is different. So it looks like they changed the socks and like the little whatever round things by your ankles for the outfit. And then maybe a little bit of the skirt. Slightly. Maybe not actually. Well, they changed her armbands, it looks like, for the outfit, and then her shoulder. For her shoulder, it's a little bit different there. And then the hair, she has like this like swoopy whatever there, and then it's in like this heart-shaped bun thing for the first one. But yeah, and then it looks like her pack on the back changes a little bit. But yeah, so I guess the skirt doesn't really change all that much. I think it just looks a little bit different for the one thing. And then this has it where the hair changes to pigtail type of things, bow-shaped pigtails. And then her outfit changes a little bit, I guess. Kind of. Yeah, she gets like extra wings on the back here and this like circle thing, I think. Yeah. So that part changes. And then looks like no, the headphones don't change. I'm just trying to see like all the different accessories. And I guess you get that for level 4 and then the aspects. Yeah, you just get the gold variant. So yeah, trying to look at all the differences and it's kind of like okay. And then there's also these different whatever here with instead of gold. I guess they take away the gold versions. Or no, because like the Juno one has the gold variant. So I guess they're just showing off the different variant, the iridescent variant. So I guess you can still probably get the gold version. Like if I go to, yeah, if I go to the Moira and I have all of the Moira things, then I guess you can still get gold, and then you can also get iridescent. So the gold doesn't go away then. So that's cool. And then the Mercy mythic weapon isn't here yet, so we can't really show that. And then, yeah, this is just more battle pass, whatever. So yeah, challenges. You can get a legendary loot box for completing 10 challenges. And then you get this, is this a purple? You get an epic loot box. So I guess you get an epic skin out of that. Or maybe some other epic sort of thing. So like, okay. And then you get the Stadium Moira name card. And you get, oh, okay, so win a game in Stadium with every launch hero. So you have to win a game for each hero for this to get the name thingies, I guess, for the MVP player title. And then Stadium Trophy, player icon, Stadium Cup, and then name card, Stadium Orisa, and then Stadium Genji name card for this one. And then you get a Stadium Rookie skin for this. So that's kind of cool. They're giving free loot boxes at least still, because they took away the one thing that you would get loot boxes from. But if you play 27 games, then you can get free loot boxes then. But it's only 3 that you can get. Before with the challenge thing, you could get like 5 and then 5 more. So, but yeah, their stadium, it says there's a new thing for training. So I guess the practice range, I did see something about the practice range being a little different now. But yeah, so I actually have some Battle Pass skip thingies from before. So that's gonna go by for however long, because I have however many Battle Pass skips. But yeah, so the first thing, I guess if you get the Battle Pass, is the Lifeweaver skin. And that says there's something else here, so you get the player icon with it. And then you get this player icon name card. It's kind of cute, you get all the little pets there. Highlight and show for the Juno skin. And then those there, and then a victory pose. You get a little Sharky weapon charm. More coins. An emote for Ash. She also gets a new skin, so that makes sense with that. And then this weird little dude, again coming back for this theme. Spray, name card for the Brig skin, icon for the Brig skin. Okay, voice line there.
You are a royal pain.
I don't know if OBS is really picking it up, so I don't know if you guys can hear it very well, but you guys can always go into the game yourself and hear these voice lines if you really want to. And then Brig skin. A lot of people say they don't really like the skin, which I guess, you know, the hair doesn't really fit her. So, yeah, I guess it is kind of weird. Name card.
Yield to my shield.
Alright, and then spray for Genji skin. The icon for the Genji skin. Spray for the Lifeweaver skin. Name card for the Genji skin. And then another spray. And then the Genji skin itself, which is kind of a cool skin, but why is he white? why does he have blue eyes? Like, I'm sure there's some Asian people out there that have blue eyes, but like usually they're gonna have like brown eyes. So I'm kind of like, why does he have blue eyes? Like his hair being a different color, okay, maybe he can dye it, and you know Asian people can have brownish hair, I guess. Usually it's I think dark brownish, but you know I'm sure there's plenty of Asian people that have kind of like lighterish brown hair like this. But like, why does he have blue eyes? I did see some people be like, they kind of whitewashed him with the skin, and I'm kind of like, yeah, now that I'm really looking at it, it kind of does look a little. He's too white looking with that. Alright, and then highlight intro for the Brig skin. And then spray for the Mauga skin. Victory pose for Lifeweaver. And then icon, more coins, a free legendary loot box. And then the weapon charm is a little bow thing. And then a name card for the Lifeweaver skin. And then a free Tracer skin. I think was the Brig skin. No, the Brig skin wasn't free, but the Tracer skin is free. We did kind of see this one a little bit too. So, yeah, okay. And then a Genji victory pose. He's sitting there with a rose. Voice line.
Your queen demands tribute.
Isn't this from the Greek Battle Pass? When she was doing the Zeus stuff? With that like echo kind of sound that she has on her voice, I think this is. I mean, it's a free part of it, but it's still like, why are you recycling voice lines? Like, I just. Shouldn't this just be in like the free loot boxes or some shit? Like, why is this in the battle pass? They're just like filling up the battle pass with stuff that some people probably already have. Like, I don't think I have this, but like, I'm sure plenty of other people already have it, so it's kind of like, I don't know. But okay, player icon for the Venture skin, a spray for the Brig skin.
Divine attack. Beauty beam.
Okay, voice line for the Lifeweaver one, and then a name card for Juno. And then here is the Venture skin, which they are finally giving them skins, which is like great. This coat thing is looking a little weird, but okay. I like that they're actually giving them skins because for so long Venture didn't really get any skins very much, and so now they're finally getting skins, so that's cool. And then a victory pose for Ash, and then a player icon. So it's the little spooter, I guess, and then the Venture skin spray thingy here. And then we got a name card for the Malgus skin. Okay, and then an icon for the Malgus skin, and then here is a demon drummer Pachamari. Okay.
Starlight. Star bright.
Didn't she have some other voice line that was kind of similar to this? Or like someone else had a skin or a voice line that was similar to this, right? I swear, like the whole Starlight Starbright. I mean, sure, that's probably like a popular saying within certain areas of like media and whatever, but like I feel like someone in the game already has this voice line. If it's not Orisa, it's someone else that already has this voice line. Or it's like Starlight Starshine or something, I think, maybe. But I feel like someone already has this voice line. If, like, I can't remember. If someone else remembers, they could maybe put it in the comments. Because I can't think of who exactly has that voice line. So yeah, I don't know. But here is the Malga skin. I feel like he gets quite a few skins lately. Like, didn't he get a skin last? Or maybe not last one, maybe the one before, I think. Because there was the. What was the Norse mythology one? Was that one the one before last one, I think? And he had a skin then. But, I think he deserves more skins, anyways. So, this one actually has music. I don't know if OBS is picking it up, but this one has a little tune going with it, so that's cool. I like that they do that with some emotes. And then here's the player icon for the Juno skin, and then name card for these little like demon little dudes, and then a victory pose for Malga. I'm sure some people are gonna love this. And then icon for the Moira one, and then a little Demon Mari souvenir. That's pretty cute. And then this is a cute little spray for the Juno one, her little sharky dudes. And here is the Moira skin, which is kind of a cool skin, even though it's just an epoch. I do like the colors on this, like the bluish kind of whatever here. That's kind of a nice bluish color. And then with that purple, that's for this like some weird belt thingy here. That's kind of a cool, nice purple. Um, and then a Doki Watch little weapon charm. What is this? Like the little cat thing that Brig has, I think. And then a spray.
Love.
This is like the the less than 3 voice line that Zenyatta has. That's kind of funny. And then name card for the Ash skin. That's kind of a cool one. And another loot box. And then a drum weapon charm. And then here's the Ash skin, which is kind of a cool skin. And then we got Bob, who's also a spoopy demon dude. Fuck yeah. This skin's pretty cool. Like, I don't really play Ash, but I would like this skin. Need to, like, probably play her more, but you know, I don't know. But I guess that was the last skin there that you can get. And then there is the player title thingy. So there's Bounty Collector. And then I don't I don't know if I can even pronounce this. I feel like this is like my mouth isn't even gonna want to try to do this. So I don't know. Demon Rocker, Storm Chaser. They're still doing like the kind of spring sort of stuff, like the Puddle Stomper with the last season, and now there's Storm Chaser, which storms are kind of spring summer sort of thing, I guess, like that. And then there's Hollow Heart, Monster Mosher, I guess, and then Hero of Heart, and then there is Royal Pain. I'm sure a lot of Mercy mains are gonna want the Royal Pain, or I guess, support mains in general would love this. I mean, I play a lot of support and I still kind of would love this, but usually I don't go that far in the Battle Pass. Like, I kind of feel like I kind of got a little far in the Battle Pass before, but I don't remember if I, like, really got to the 200, really, so I don't know if I could really get it, but okay. Yeah, I think, is that kind of it? That might be it. Like there's just the same whatever stuff here. Oh, I guess there's a stadium thingy that you can do. So if you reach All-Star League in any role in Stadium, you get the Juno skin. And then if you reach Elite League in DPS, you get the Genji skins. I guess if you really like Genji and you like the skin, then you should get it. And then reach Elite League and Tank in Stadium, you get the Orisa skin. And then reach Elite League in Support in Stadium, then you get the Moira skin. So I'm probably gonna try to get the Moira skin at least, and maybe the Juno skin, but I probably won't get the Juno skin because, you know, I'm not that great at games, so I can maybe at least get the Moira skin because I play a lot of Moira. But yeah, so if you really want, like, maybe if you play a lot of this character, then, get it because I think it changes every season. So, if you don't play any of these characters, then it's kind of like whatever, I guess. But, if you do play a certain character that gets the next skin that comes around, then yeah. So, anyways, I think that's it then. I don't think there's anything else I need to go over in here. So, yeah, I guess that'll be it for this video. So, bye.